Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today, welcome back to the second part of rear shock install for the 2008 Lincoln MKX. So it is pretty straightforward for the rear shocks. It takes time to get to the top bolt. You have to take all the trim out. That is kind of tedious sometimes, but once you get that thing out, and everything should be going very smooth. By the way, I also have a Q&A every week that I host. If you have any question regarding about your car or your car concern, please sign up that free Q&A. I host this Q&A every week, so you feel free to join us. It's free, so I will see you in there, and the link is down in the description. Please hit the link and it will show you how to sign up for this Q&A. As you can see right there, I'm installing a new shock on the left side. And one important tip, do not tighten that bolt on the way, because once you have put on a alignment rack, or you jack it up to a certain level, so it's normal riding height, then you tighten that bolt all the way down. So if you like that tip, please hit the like button, and it helps me to grow the channel, and I really appreciate that. And please subscribe to my channel, and so you don't miss any new video coming out, and I thank you for that. So as you can see right there, I try to activate the shock first. So by pushing in a couple times, so it is activated, so the gas is actually working. So that's how I always do that. This is it's a proper way to do it. As you can see right there, and I tightened the bolt like pretty snug, but not tight all the way. So you can use a jack, so jack it up all the way to the right level height, then you tighten that strut bolt, the shock bolt down. And once you're taking care of the bottom shock, so now you take care of the top bolt. There is a torque spec for this. It's typically about 75 or so, but I don't use a torque spec for this one. So as you can go by the rule of thumb, as you can see right there, as long as that rubber polyurethane bushing being squished enough, then you have a good idea. That's right there. It's perfectly work just fine. But you can find the torque spec from a repair manual, but you waste your time, so don't even bother. So as long as you tighten down the polyurethane bushing, as long as you see that squish down, just don't over torque it or don't over tighten it, so that's gonna make a lot of noise. That rubber, it has two diameter. The big diameter is facing down, and the small diameter is facing up, and that washer has to be face down. I've seen some guys installing the that washer facing up, but it will work too, but it doesn't work too well. As you can see right there, I just tighten it down like just enough that rubber polyurethane is being squished, just enough, but not too much. If it's too much, it's gonna, over time, it's gonna wear out and it's gonna rub into that metal. Then eventually, when the vehicle hit the bumps, you can hear that clunky noise. So put it back is pretty easy, straightforward. Just reverse the removal. So if you find this video useful so far, please hit the like button for me and subscribe to my channel. It really helped me out to grow the channel, and I appreciate that. The most important thing is a pin, so don't lose your pin for that trim. If you lose one pin, then that trim is not fully secure. And the clips it's really easy to lose too, because it's just a C-clip and it held on by pressure. So make sure you install that trim properly so it sits fit perfectly to the car metal. If you have a electronics battery ratchet like the one I have, or any kind of battery operated, it works just fine, so you don't break that bolt. You can use the air, but the air is too strong, so you can turn it down a little bit so prevent that over torquing and then it breaks. So the battery operated ratchet is really useful for this particular application. Sometimes you install the trim is really easy, and sometimes not, because when you pull it out and you might break something. So just be careful when to remove the trim. Just make sure you use a proper tool, a trim tool. Just don't use a pry bar. I mean, pry bar works just fine, but it's just too big. The thickness is too big, so it might damage the plastic trim. And also the tip for the that welder strip, sometimes they do not push all the way in. So make sure you work that water strip very carefully so it doesn't the rainwater doesn't go into it, and then such that water strip to prevent the rainwater from coming in and cold air weather coming in. So that's it. That is it's pretty easy. It's a bit challenging if you don't do this quite often. So it took me probably an hour and a half or 1 hour to get this thing done. It's really easy. It's if you follow my tutorial, it's pretty simple and easy. And the repair manual said remove trim, but it doesn't say any in detail. That one you have to figure it out by yourself. So by watching the video, what I did is pretty easy to follow along. So that's it. That is all I have for you guys for this particular repair. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and you can watch this video next. Until then, I will see you next time. Luke is out.